Okay, okay, I'm doing it. The no lash makeup look. Highly, highly, highly requested. This is kind of crazy. I hope you guys really like this video. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. These are my eyebrows freshly dyed. I use this right here to dye my eyebrows. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is the e.l.f. Okay, quickly, we're gonna start with the Prep and Perfect eye cream. We'll get into this. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation, but I just put this on with my finger. Let this set for a while, like 3 minutes. With a foundation brush, we're just gonna blend. I do avoid my eyes just because we're gonna put so many concealers on. Now we're gonna go with this concealer. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. So we're gonna go with this. This is I believe it's the Revolution powdered bronzer. It used to be a powdered bronzer, but I dropped it, so I put my lotion in it, this right here, and I just mixed it together to make it a cream contour because it dropped and I didn't want to have to buy a new one. So with my finger and my new DIY cream contour, I'm just gonna place that where I put my contour. Now we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. It's like an orange blush. I'm gonna go in with this, spray my face. Now we're gonna blend out my contour with this brush right here. I'm gonna blend it upwards. And I like to bring it to my cheek all the way down. Okay, this is what we have to do to protect the lace at all costs. With this brush right here, I'm gonna blend out my blush quite high. With a flat brush like this, I'm gonna mix these two concealers. This one is the HMB and this one is the e.l.f. concealer, like this. And then we're gonna add like so. What I try to do is not go any higher than my natural eye. If I go any bit above my natural eye line, my eyes will just look completely different. So I just try to stick to exactly where my eye stops. And another trick that I do is, instead of putting your concealer like straight ahead right here, I actually go down, because when I put my eyeliner on, you go like this and it create that little cat eye thing. However, if I go straight ahead, it wouldn't give the cat eye look. So I just try to manipulate that with my concealer. I'm just gonna let this set now. Let all your makeup set. It will last longer. It will look like you actually have makeup on. Okay, now with this Kitten Paw brush, I'm gonna blend out my concealer on top of my blush. I like to put my blush under my concealer instead of on top. I don't know, it just creates a more like clean base. Now we're just gonna blend our concealer, dabbing very lightly. And then with a sponge, I will blend the rest of my face. voila. I'm gonna blend out the harsh lines in between my nose. Now I'm gonna go with the Huda Beauty powder in Banana Bread. And just any powder puff. This is from Primark. Put it on my hand to smooth it out. And just pop it on my eye. Go back in with your contour brush and harsh lines. The light, I'm so sorry guys. This is all I got. And then with a small brush like this, and blend out my nose. With my nose contour, I bring it all the way up to my eyebrow, like so. So now we're gonna get into the eyeshadow. And my theory is that that's the reason why my makeup looks different, because I put eyeshadow on. I don't know why us as a collective stopped wearing eyeshadow. Like, so first I'm gonna go in with the Revolution translucent baking powder to set my eyes. I'm gonna take this concealer in Deep Cinnamon and create that half crease with a flat brush like this. And you see how I made this fold? With our concealer, we've made the guidelines as to where, so we're just gonna follow that line and just fill it in. And then we're gonna let that set before we blend it in. I don't bring the eyeshadow where my eye actually creases, like just above here. I bring it just a bit lower to make my eyes look smaller than what they really are. The Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer start to define our crease. Small brush like this. And slowly blend on top of the cut crease that we made. My nose looks very wide right now, but it's okay. We're gonna do that at the end. With this palette, they don't have names on it. There's no names on it, so I don't know what name. I start by using this shade right here to deepen the cut crease. And that is the eyeshadow complete. Okay, very sorry to interrupt, but I don't actually finish my eyeshadow here. I just forgot a major step. I use the top two colors palette to actually set the eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't leave it like this. I don't know, man. And now we're gonna fix our nose contour, going with the two creams that we used. Still following this part right here and not going any higher than this. And then we're gonna set it before we blend it in. But do be careful because we've already applied powder and now we're putting cream on top of powder. So just be careful, take your time. We're gonna wipe off the product so we're not adding any more product, and just tap that very, very lightly. Came with a contour brush, fix the harsh lines. So now we're gonna do the eyebrows. I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Deep Caramel. I'm gonna take a flat brush, carve my eyebrows. I'm gonna get whatever I used for my eyeshadow and just blend out the harsh lines. And I found that bringing it up to my eyebrow bone again gives me the cat eye look. And now we're finally going to bronze again with the Mokamami, same brush. Finger, I think I'm just gonna tap that in. The Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I should have fun. And now the famous eyeliner. It used to say e.l.f. So now I'm going to go with the True Match Perfecting powder and tone this down. I don't know what to do now because that day, if I hadn't forgotten to put on mascara, I would have put on mascara. If you get what I mean. And it's a no lash look. It's not a no mascara look. So move on. I only put mascara on the outs. That didn't kill him. I hope that doesn't start any controversy. Now, the lips. So I can't actually find lip liner I used that day. So I'm just gonna have to DIY it. And I think in my head it makes sense. Get any brown lip liner. Again with the Mokamami and just put it on the outline. Go in with this lip gloss. It's by Revolution, but I got it for Christmas years ago in a set, so I don't know the name. I don't know if they're still doing it. Last but not least, we're gonna go in with this. This is so powerful. This is it, guys. This is it.
Strike a pose, strike a pose. We can strike a pose, strike a pose.
No lash makeup tutorial. Here you go, guys. This is it. I think my work here is done.